Okay, what's up, YouTube? This is Michael coming at you. I'm still working on this video inside of a video thing, man. I'm still trying to figure this thing over here out where it doesn't look like it's all like it's all jacked up, man. I want it to at least look halfway decent. Anyways, it's Thursday afternoon or Thursday evening, excuse me, over here in Cambodia, 5 something. Wife went to go pick up the daughter from school, so it's, I don't know, probably 5 o'clock. Anyways, it is hot as hell outside. Okay, and like I said, on this channel, I have 187 subscribers. Okay, and just the number 187. Anyone that lives in the USA, or not anyone, but most people that live in the USA know what the number 187 is. Right? It's a police code for something. I'm not going to say what it is, but you guys know, right? 180. Every time I see that, I think 187, man. You know, used to see it spray painted on walls when I lived over in that toilet called California. I used to see it sprayed all over the place and everything. I'm sure you guys have seen the number before too, and you probably know what I'm talking about. So if you guys can hit subscribe, at least this one, so I can be 188. I'd like for it to be 190, but yeah, I'll take what I can get. Like I said, 187 makes me smile when I see it, but 190 would be hella cool. All right, okay. This video is mostly for the guys, okay? I'm not saying girls can't watch it, but this video is like, it's mostly for the guys, okay? Most of my audience, I can see on analytics, most of my audience is men, okay? So, they have some really, really super beautiful women over here that just love the hell out of foreigners, man. I can't even, it's like, it's almost undescribable, okay? You can walk into a room with, I don't know, a lot of women, a lot of Cambodian men, and if you're a foreigner, all the eyes are going to be on you, okay? Especially the women, okay? And they're going to be looking at something. They're going to be looking at several things, okay? They're going to be looking to see if you're with a woman, obviously. And they're going to be looking to see if you're wearing a wedding ring, okay? Which for them doesn't really make any difference, okay? That's how much they love foreigners. They love the white skin. I don't know. I can't really say it's a racist thing because obviously they're Asian, so it's, I don't know. Anyways, they like the white skin. They put the lotion on their body. Real funny story, just real quick. When I shave, I put lotion on after. I don't shave every day, but when I do shave, I like to put lotion on my face, and I couldn't find the lotion I use. I'm out of it, so I grabbed some lotion from my wife because I didn't have my glasses on, and I saw it said something milk. So I thought, well, milk's got to be good for my skin. It's actually a whitening lotion that they put on their face. So if I'm looking a little bit white, that's possibly the reason. Okay. Anyways, to get back to this video that I'm going to put out, you're going to see on the thumbnail. Okay. There is some apps, like I said, this absolutely stunningly beautiful woman over here. A lot of them can't speak any English, but it's no big thing. You got translated on your phone, right? And like I said, they love foreigners for many different reasons. Number one, we have a different work ethic. Okay, they know that A different work ethic over here is absolutely important for them, okay? Because the men over here are just some of the laziest people you've ever seen in your entire life, okay? They don't know how to treat women. They think they do. The ladies over here think they do because that's all they've ever seen. But they really don't know how to treat a lady, okay? They'll take them to dinner, some roadside place where there's cars just driving past with little plastic chairs and little plastic tables, and they're eating out of little plastic things with noodles and stuff, and that's a date, right? Then they ride them around, I guess, take them to the waterfront, go walk around or something. It's because they don't have any money, okay? They don't know how to make money over here. The men don't know how to make the money, and they know if a foreigner's over here, they know how to make money because it's not cheap to come over here, and it's not something that that the people that go on Carnival cruises and that kind of crowd come over here because they don't have the money. Okay, so they know that. Also, they know if they hook up with a foreigner man, there's a possibility that he could take them back to the USA, okay? There's also another reason, okay? If you're a foreigner and you have a baby with a Cambodian woman, the baby will automatically be a U.S. citizen, okay? You got to go through a whole bunch of paperwork, and they might or might not give you a DNA test or you have to go get one at the embassy. The embassy won't give you one, but they'll give you a list of doctors. You can go get a DNA test. When my daughter was born, they looked at her and they looked at me, and they didn't need a DNA test, right? She's pretty white, so she has very little Asian features on her. So, and her hair is a kind of a light brown, like mine was when I was younger. So anyways, they know that, right? They know that if they have a child with a foreigner, the foreigner will probably take care of the child, okay, and her, right? So also the average wage over here for a Cambodian citizen is $250 a month, okay? These ladies that work in these factories that make these clothes that we wear right here, okay? These factory workers, they make shoes, it's called the garment industry, but anyways, they make shoes, clothes, hats, just all kind of garment, any kind of garment, okay? It's a very low-skilled work. You can look online. I could possibly bring a picture up one day and show you guys. There might be 100 ladies working in this building, and there is absolutely no air conditioning. And they have a manager that walks around and makes them work hard, okay? And they go to these little villages, and they put these ladies, they make them stand up in the back of like kind of looks like an old military deuce and a half truck. You know, it doesn't have any top on it. All of the ladies are standing there just packed. I mean, they are packed in there like sardines, man. They are packed in there. And they work 11 hours a day, 6 days a week. And I think they make like $225 a month. So they don't really have a lot of hope, okay? Their hope is gone pretty much. Because they didn't get any kind of education, okay? They have no skills. A lot of I would say 90% of the people that live over here have zero skills, okay? They make a little bit of money. So the ladies, right? The ladies love us foreigners, okay? I'm telling you guys, like I said, this is mostly for the men. Okay, they have no problem. I'm just going to use this for an example. If you're a 50-year-old man, Okay? And you find yourself with a 19 or 20-year-old beautiful Cambodian woman, they don't care. Now, the other people, or the other Cambodians might say, "Oh, she's just with him because he's a foreigner. He's got money." Well, big deal. For me, so what? Okay, there's 27 years difference between me and my wife, so I don't care. She doesn't care. Some people make comments. I don't give a shit. I don't care about it, right? They say, "Oh, they're only with him for the money." I don't care, right? I'm just going to use again example. If you're a 50-year-old man, okay, and you're doing pretty good, right? And you've retired early, you've taken care of everything, or maybe you work remotely, and you find yourself going to a favorite restaurant, and there's a 19 or 20-year-old young lady there. And people say, "Oh, she's just using you for the money." Well, you're going to get something. You know what I'm talking about. Okay? Okay? You're not going to, she's just not going to hold her hand out and get money for nothing, right? You're going to be getting something too. Okay? Whether or not she's a keeper or she's just one of the ones that you're going to pass through, that's up to you. Okay? Because there's many of them over here. Right? And they will steal you away from each other. They ain't got no problem with that, man. Family members, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ladies over here love us foreigners. Like I said, this video, probably don't let your wife watch it. Because if you come over here and you're out and about by yourself, even if you're wearing a wedding ring, they don't care. Okay? Like I said, I like Asian women. I won't go into the reasons why, but I like Asian women. Okay? So like I said, you guys can come over here. You can make a living if you have skills, right? If you got skills, man, if you got computer skills, if you're on Social Security or you sell everything you own in the USA and you come over here, man, with a bunch of money, you're not gonna have any problems. Okay? If you have, like I said, you can be a teacher, engineer, medical field, all those places. More than likely have English-speaking people in their offices, in their facilities, right? Like I said, when I got my hip surgery, the hospital I went to, everybody in that hospital spoke English. So that kind of tells you right there. Obviously, you're not going to make the same amount of money as you do in the United States, okay? But they will pay you a lot more than they will the Cambodian citizens. I'm not saying it's right, but that's just the way it is. They know we won't work for cheap. They know it. They know it already, okay? They know we're not going to work for no little bit of money, okay? So like I said, you guys look at the thumbnail I'm going to put on. They're everywhere. There's women everywhere, man. They got three big malls here, Eon Mall 1, 2, and 3. They got just so many places you guys can meet the women, man, the markets, all kind of places. And like I said, I go for bicycle rides all the time, man. I don't even know how many hellos I hear. Sometimes I go back and talk to them, try to. Most of them don't speak any English. Some of them do, some, right? You know, sometimes it's funny. I'll ask them what their name is. I'll say, "What's your name?" And they say, "I don't know." Right? I mean, obviously they know their name, but they don't. They just know I don't know. So, but some tell me their name, and they ask me where I'm from, and They're young. They're very young. Okay, and I'm 67 and they're 20s, something, I don't know. Anyways, so sometimes they act a little bit flirty. They don't see, because when I ride my bike around the villages and stuff, I wear gloves, the little half gloves, whatever, workout gloves, whatever you want to call it. So they can't see. They can't see the ring. They don't know. They don't know. Right? So, anyways, like I said, if you're a single guy and you're looking for a wife, okay, come over here, shop around, man. Shop around. Don't just take the first. You don't have to take the first one. You can shop around a little bit, man. See what you got, right? Don't buy the cow before you taste the milk, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is mostly for the guys. You guys want my email address is in the description. It's Goodbye USA. And like I said, I got 187 subscribers, man. You guys want to hit the subscribe button, man. Get me off to 187. Maybe that's a bad omen. I don't know. Anyways, but like I said, you guys come over here on vacation. If you guys are a single man, come over here on vacation. Check it out, right? Let's say you're here for 2 weeks. Beautiful. They got a beautiful hotel, man. It's called the Cambodian Country Club. It says it's a country club. They got tennis and all kind of shit, man. They got pools and but they also have a really nice hotel there, man. Excellent restaurant. A breakfast buffet that is, I don't know, 4 or 5 star. The hotel is a 4 or 5 star hotel. It's called the Cambodian Country Club. $45 a night. Beautiful rooms. And you could probably find yourself a temporary roommate, man. Maybe a couple $100. I don't know. It's up to you. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I don't know. Depends on what you want. Okay? Just letting you guys know that, man. You can just shop around, right? You can do the 1 night thing, 2 night thing, 3 night thing, right? Then swap it out. And I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? So, anyways, like I said, a lot of beautiful women over here. Look at the thing. Don't let your wife watch this video, man. If you got a wife and you're going to come over here and live, or come over here and check it out and see if you want to come over here and live, don't let your wife watch this video, man. She'll be like, oh hell no, you're not going over there alone, right? She might not even want to come over here and live because of that, right? So, the women over here have no problem, right, being a mistress. They have no problem with that at all, right? If you take care of them, right? Like I said, the average Cambodian makes $250 a month, right? So you find yourself a nice little friend, man. Maybe $300 a month, something like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna go into a lot of detail, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Right? $300 a month gets you a nice little thing, In the United States, that's you can't even barely get a hotel room for $300. Anyway, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Like I said, don't let your wives or look at this video, or if you do, might want to put I don't know. I do it on Bluetooth, man. Just listen to it for yourself. Anyways, you guys check out the thumbnail, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hit subscribe, please. Please hit subscribe and share my video, man. Share it, right? You guys might, like I said, especially you 50-year-old guys, man. Believe me. You're not gonna need no little blue pill. And even if you do, even if you need a little blue pill, you can go into the pharmacy over here. You don't need a prescription, and you can go in there and buy them. Okay? They sell them. You can buy as many as you want. Okay? You know what little blue pill I'm talking about, right? Okay, I'm not going to say the name because I don't know, it might be some kind of a copyright thing or something. But if you do need them, I don't think you will. I really don't think you will. Okay, but if you do, just go into the pharmacy, use Translate on your phone, just show them a picture of it. They know what it is, right? They know what it is. You just tell them how many you want, and yeah, a couple weeks worth, man, if you need it. Right? Have fun, right? Right? Like I said, Cambodian Country Club. That's the place to go. $45 a night, man. You stay there for a couple of weeks, they might give you a nice discount. I don't know. I've stayed there before, but just just one night at a time. So I'm not gonna tell you. I won't speak any more about that. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. And like I said, come check out the scenery. You might like it, right? You might like the little Asian things, right? I like them. They're small, right? Right? Easy to put where you want them. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.